pretty darn cold. A little bit of a late start, but we're gonna be sneaking around. We have some snow. It's pretty squeaky snow. It's kind of not ideal, but we'll see if we can sneak up on a doe or something and get it on camera. Well, I made it up the side hill a little bit, and I snuck up on a group of turkeys. I only saw a couple of them, but they're uphill from me. But so darn quiet. Turkeys sneaking around up in here along this old clear cut, and I look under a hemlock out probably close to 100 yards from me, and all I see is snow flying in the air, and it looked like maybe it was coming out of the tree, and I wasn't sure, so I stopped. Here I pulled my scope up, and it's a doe standing there digging, and then I realized I had a perfect shot, perfect lane right down to her, about, I don't know, I'm gonna say 100 yards. Is out there. I leaned up against this tree here, held it on her shoulder, and I shot, and I didn't see anything. I couldn't see where she went or anything. So I'm gonna give it a minute here. I'll sneak down there, and hopefully I hit her. I don't know if I even hit her, to be honest with you. It felt pretty good though. I love hunting in the snow. Oh man, that gets me wound up. All right, we'll go check it out in a minute. Well, that doe was just standing out there under a hemlock out there. I'll zoom in here so you can see, but I had a perfect lane right out through there to right there. So I'll go down there and check her out here in a minute. Here's where she jumped off this lip here. There's some blood and snow over there, you can see it. She's piled up right there. Small doe, but I'll take it. That's awesome. Well, I'm out here on another piece of public land for the afternoon. Got the deer home. Figured I'd use the rest of the day to keep hunting. So my plan is to walk down the road here a ways and hunt this side hill back to my car. The wind's blowing out of the southwest, so that's why I'm hunting. That's why I'm hunting the way I am, going out and then coming to my car. There's a lot of hemlock and stuff in here. I hunted this in archery. Never really had much luck, but I'm hoping being close to private ground might be all right. I don't know, but we'll catch you. Well, there's a lot of people tracks coming in and out of here. Looks like it might have been drove yesterday or the day before, but we're gonna give it a go. Well, finally got up to the top here where the property line ends. There's a lot of deer sign here. There's a lot of people tracks. I've been following people tracks almost the whole time. I'm just gonna take it real slow across this whole top. With the amount of deer tracks here, there's gotta be some here. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully we bump into one. I just turned my camera on and made that video about all these tracks and the people tracks. And I was just taking steps and stopping here. And I just looked up. About 35 yards away, there's a doe standing there, not a very big one. I wasn't able to get my camera on, even on my gun, quick enough. I pulled up, shot her. There was a whole slew of deer took off running though after I shot. But I feel like I hit her good. I don't know. She jumped. But I'm gonna give it a second here, and then I'll turn my camera back on, and we'll go over here. Check it out. Yeah, I love deer hunting in the snow. I said it again. I'll say it again. Oh yeah, I love it. I think I hit her good. She was bedded right there. There's a little bit of blood sprayed all over here. It goes this way. Another one. What a crazy day. Oh my goodness. It's not a big doe, but I shoot them for the meat. I love eating them. I had a D-map for this area. That's what my main goal was, to use as many D-maps as I can this year. It's been just a blast to shoot deer with a D-map. Man, I can't get over that. That was so much fun. You can probably tell on our way up here when we were tracking her. Here, there's deer tracks all over and there's beds. When I shot her, there must have been another 3 or 4 at least that took off. And I barely even started hunting them. My car's still 500 yards away. I just got to the top. I can't complain. This is awesome. Oh man, she dropped. I can't make this stuff up. I'm standing here getting ready to gut this deer here. And I look down. Oh my gosh, there's probably, I'm gonna say buck 10 through the woods. And there's a deer standing there. So I just sit down and I see another slickhead. So I get down on my knee, and I had time to get my camera out and stuff this time, turn the camera on and stuff, and she gave me a decent shot, and I dropped her, and I'm looking at her from here. So, boy, I have to do a lot of skinning tonight, but oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. We'll go check her out when I get done gutting this one. Walking down to the other deer here. Oh yeah. There it is. Sweet. Well, I just drug both my deer down to the road. I gotta backtrack to get to my car, but they're all done with. Took a little bit to get them out, but it was all downhill, so that was nice. So that's it. It was a good day.